Hello. I wanted to dedicate today's video to letting you know who exactly the characters in my last few shorts have been. I know you've seen them, and you're probably questioning, who are they? And why are they there? Well, I'm here to give you the answers. We're gonna start off with like my whole OC universe. My universe is what I'm calling two sides. I know it's weird and, well, cringe, but that's the name of my YouTube channel, isn't it? So I'm just gonna roll with it. Jayla is the kind of, main protagonist. She has the plot armor. She's like the one that you get the most lore out of in a book, in like a comic book or a cartoon series, or, that kind of thing. She is the kind of person that is the responsible one, but when you're not looking, she might set off a pipe bomb in your mailbox. Yeah, so she's like, don't get on her bad side, but also maybe try to, get along with her. She might be a little annoying at first, but trust me, she is not as annoying as her other siblings. She is a part of the Houseau family that I will get into in a little bit. She is the second oldest in the family. There are four siblings altogether. And, okay, let's move on to Suki. Suki is the oldest in the family, but for some reason, he has the ability to do the most around the house. For some reason, Jayla's the one who does all the work. Suki is notorious for being terrible at cooking. And once the Houseau siblings realized that, they realized that Shika and Jayla had better cooking than Suki did. Suki is best friends with Moss. I'll get into Moss next, even though he's not one of the Houseau siblings. I love him too much. He has these floppy ears and blue hair. Again, none of the Houseau siblings look alike, except for Shika and Discord, who are twins. And, oh yeah, one more detail. Suki and Jayla both have, like, halos over their head for reasons I will get into later. Or in another video, I'll explain, like, the whole universe. So, yeah. And Suki is the one who collapses first after a long day of work. He can't handle it. He needs a nap immediately after he gets home from doing whatever he's supposed to do that day. Okay, next we are going to get into Moss. Now, Moss is not a dream ripoff, okay? He is a boy, green hair, piece of paper on his face with a smiley face. Moss is the sweetest, most introverted person you will ever meet. He mostly stays alone in his garden, and in my opinion, and all of my other OC's opinion, he touches too much grass. I mean, come on. He doesn't even know what Minecraft is. I mean, come on. He gotta get into that gaming. Just don't show him Fortnite. He is too sweet of a soul to know what that is. Also, the reason he is named Moss is because he named himself. He technically does not have, like, a name in general. He named himself Moss because he has moss literally growing all over him. And that is because he is definitely not a human. And no one really knows what he is, no one really knows what he is in general. But what he has behind his piece of paper is, he does have a face. Don't worry, it's not anything like that. But I'll show you that another time in like an upcoming video. I'm gonna make a short about that. So, wait for it, okay? Okay, so next, we're gonna talk about the little chaos gremlin of the family, Sheikah. The one you all heard me spoil and say in the bloopers of my other video. If you haven't watched it, go check it out. Yeah, so Sheikah is the second youngest in the HaoSu family. She will not hesitate to put a pipe bomb in your mailbox for absolutely no reason, just for her own entertainment. She will just go all out, will blow up something when she wants to. No one can control her or tell her what to do. The only person she actually worries about in general, people, is her is Discord and Jayla. She could care less about Suki's well-being. To her, he just sleeps all day. Literally. Like, to her, he's just like, hey, who's that guy sleeping on the couch? And then she's just does not care about him. Her main objective is to make sure no one hurts her siblings. Like, that is one of the reasons she will not hesitate to put a pipe bomb in your mailbox. If you put one finger on Jayla or Discord, you will be getting a present in your mailbox. So, don't mess around with her. Definitely don't. Oh, one more thing. She likes knives. I'm just gonna throw that in there. Also, yeah, this video is sponsored by something I made, Nif. It's something that almost all my characters know. I made it one day, and it stuck, and I love it. The Nif. Now, let's move on to Discord. The wannabe theater kid. Adrian's the real theater kid, and we'll get into that in another video. I'll explain all of my OCs. So yeah, Discord is the kind of person who just wants attention. He will jump off a bridge to get attention. He'll do the one chip challenge to get attention. And I might make a video about that in the future, so if you want it, tell me. So overall, he's just like a fun person to be around. People just don't talk to him for reasons that is pretty obvious at this point, with the chaos that goes on in this family. So yeah, he's just like a pretty good side character. Like, he's funny, he brings in the jokes, but his real, like, upper level is Adrian, but we'll get into him later. I love him, but we'll get into him like another video. Okay, moving on. Last one, No Name. The most messed up of the cast. Let me just put it blunt. She possessed Jayla. Yeah, I'll get into the full, debacle that went on there later. But yeah, full disclosure, she possessed Jayla, and now Jayla has to deal with a sassy ghost that judges her every move, hovering above her at all times. She also does caffeine. Like, she just, don't ask how a ghost is, or like a demon, or whatever you want to call her, is able to consume caffeine, or any food in general. It's complicated, and I do not really want to explain it. But, yeah, she has a soft spot for Sheikah. She is like her little, like, apprentice. Like, the one she watches over. The chaos child. No Name's the sucker for the chaos children. She will watch over them and make sure nothing happens to them so they can spread their chaos throughout the world. And overall, she's just a fun person. If you like chaos, that is. And at this point, I think I covered all of my main OCs. I still have actually a few more to get into, but I will get into them next time. Mostly because I don't really talk about them that much, except Adrian. I love Adrian. There's so much lore behind him. I want to talk about it, but I won't because I don't want this to be a long video. So, I really hope you enjoyed this, and this gave you some form of context about what's been happening in the shorts. So, come back next time for part 2, where I explain my last 2 OCs and the rest of the 2 sides lore. Goodbye! Also, my name is Absolutely Mortified Watermelons. Bye!